Hello, I am Erin for Ease Meditation. During this session, we will talk about posture, location, and a couple of other technique issues. Remember that these are just guidelines, so do what works best for you. You will know if it's working for you if you enjoy the session, you feel more relaxed or at peace by the end of the session, or you notice a long-term benefit in your life from the accumulated meditation experiences. There are a couple of important things that are required. The first being regularity, and the second being time spent. We mention these two because all the scientific studies done to date suggest that doing meditation on a regular basis is essential for forming the habits and changing the neural pathways. When meditation programs are studied by scientists, they find that the best effect comes from 10 to 20 minutes per day. Almost every day, especially when you are first developing meditation skills. So, just to repeat, 10 to 20 minutes almost every day. You can do it as many times a day as you want. It's customary to choose a symmetrical posture, but there is no rule. The reason is fairly simple. Typically, symmetrical positions are the ones with the least stress on your body. Think about it this way. It's easier standing on two legs than one. You may sit or lie, whichever you prefer. There is no evidence of one being better than the other. You do not have to keep still, and this isn't a competition to see how long you can sit still for. If you begin to feel uncomfortable, then change your position. And when you do, don't rush the change. Simply find a good, comfortable position and then carry on. Posture and breathing. Notice your breathing. One thing you will be asked to do many times in one meditation, and probably in most meditations, is asked to notice your breathing. You will also be told to be an observer, to notice rather than to change. You need to notice your breathing. Don't change your breathing because you're noticing it. It is a passive noticing, a very light focus that is required. The easiest way to notice your breathing is to learn the habit of belly breathing. Breathing with your belly relaxed, filling the lungs in a way that you fill it up, and so that your belly contracts and expands with each breath. Place one hand on your belly close to your groin. Place the other hand on your heart, your chest. Now you are in the best posture to notice your breathing. So you don't want to be rigid, not sitting too straight. You want to be a little slouch so that your belly can unwind. Breathing. It is easier to observe deeper breathing than very shallow breathing. During your session, you observe your breath. Observe without changing it. If you observe yourself breathing shallowly, on one day, carry on. Observe without changing. Observe without judging. There appear to be many advantages to deep breathing, but so far there isn't any evidence that deeper breathing is better for meditation. Many teachers actually say that shallow breathing is almost unnoticeable, and that's the best. The problem as we see it, as novices, how can we notice things that are almost unnoticeable? So we need to change it up. Sometimes you should change things up. Change the position. Sit in a different chair. Don't use symmetry. Symmetry can be boring. Sometimes it's nice to feel new sensations. Then there are active and passive positions. Can you meditate in an active position? Standing, for example, or with your stomach sucked in, or holding on to something. Most people say no, that you need to be passive and relaxed, but that isn't always true. The problem with active positions is that they require mental attention to maintain them, and that attention can undermine your letting go. But that isn't always the case. So we say use any position you like. In fact, holding your stomach in can be very useful in training yourself to sense when the stories of the mind overcome letting go. When your mind gets distracted, you will find that you let go of your belly, and the letting go can be a reminder that you have gotten distracted. You use the reminder to actually let go. Finally, there is focus. Meditation is about focus. It is about bringing your focus back when the mind gets distracted. You don't want to stop your mind drifting off, but you do want to learn the skill of how to let go and bring your focus back to the meditation. In a sense, meditation is the skill of recovering from the failure of losing one's chosen focus.